Hello, good evening, and many thanks for joining us. This is news on Galaxy Television broadcasting to viewers here in Nigeria, West Africa, and around the globe. My name is Tife Tanemomo. Our top stories. Bandits attack the Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA, in Kaduna State, killing 2 officers and abducting 1 other. Nigeria to resume the administration of second doses of the AstraZeneca vaccines from 25th of August till September 5, 2021. And when we take you outside Nigeria, Chad's ex-ruler Hussein Habré dies at 79 during a life sentence for crimes against humanity. Those are top stories. We'll bring you details shortly. A very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us once again. Now, I'll begin with security stories as bandits have attacked Nigeria's leading military institution, the Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA, in Kaduna State, killing 2 officers and abducting 1 other. According to a statement signed by the Academy Public Relations Officer, Major Bashir Jajira, says a known gunman stormed the permanent site of the institution located along Airport Road, Afaka, in a Gabi local government area of Kaduna in the early hours of Tuesday morning. The reports added that the bandits who came in a vehicle passed through the security gate into the academy, disguised in military uniforms, after which they proceeded to the officers' quarters. On arrival, they began shooting sporadically. In the process, killed 2 officers and later took another major away through the nearby bush inside the academy. The sound of the gunfire, however, alerted the troops of the NDA Quick Response Team, who arrived at the scene but were unable to rescue the kidnapped officer, as the bandits were already gone with the victim. However, it is worthy to note that the military institution is just opposite the Federal College of Forestry Mechanization, Afaka, where 39 students were abducted by bandits on March 11, 2021. And I will move away from that to other pressing matters, particularly court cases, as the Department of State Services has withdrawn an application at the Federal High Court in Abuja seeking to nullify the bail granted to 4 of the 12 detained associates of Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho. Galaxy's Godfrey Ashomoge now completes the story.
In a motion filed on Monday, 9th August, through its lawyer, Idowu Awo, the DSS had urged Justice Obiora Egwatu to cancel the bail granted Amudat Babatunde, Abidin Shitu, Jamiu Oyetunji, and Bamidele Sunday. These are the 4 who the DSS claimed had greater involvement in alleged arms stockpiling following the arrest at the Ibadan home of Sunday Adeyemo in the early hours of July 1st. Lawyer representing the 12 applicants in a chat with the media said he is not surprised at the DSS withdrawal of their application.
The matter was supposed to be for the motion they filed against the cancellation or varying the terms of the condition granted for the 2nd, the 5th, the 6th, and the 12th defendant. However, when they knew that this is the end of the road, they withdrew the application in court. And that's a good one for us because it's a good day for justice as well. However, having said that, they've already filed an appeal against this same ruling of the court, granting bail to the 4 affected defendants. And that's not a problem. We are equally prepared because justice will prevail at the end.
The lawyer then gave an update on the release order for all 12 and the stage the processing is at the moment.
Pelumi Olajengbesi, who has been handling the matter before now, the more reason why he was not in court today because he was attending to the perfection of the release order for those 8 applicants, and then serious process is in progress, and we are believing the process as well that between now and tomorrow something good should come out of that as well. Right now, the 4 affected individuals that they appealed against their bail, those ones have been granted release order by the court yesterday. The court signed the release order for those 4 yesterday, and today we are going there to serve them with the release order, and we are optimistic that we are going to get them out from the custody today.
Godfrey Ashomoge, Galaxy News, Abuja.
Now, still on the news, let's shift our focus away from that now to party politics, as the deputy chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Yemi Akinwumi, has postponed the National Working Committee meeting earlier scheduled for Tuesday, 24th August. He also summoned a meeting for broader consultations for the overall interest of the party on Tuesday. This is coming after the party received a court order on Monday evening restraining the party's national chairman, Prince Uche Secondus, from summoning and presiding over meetings of the organs of the party.
Section 5, bracket 3B of the Constitution of the PDP, the PDP empower me to summon and preside over party meeting in the absence of national chairman. In the foregoing circumstance, as the Deputy National Chairman South, which is number 1 of the People's Democratic Party, after due consultation and in the exercise of said power, hereby deeming fit and proper to postpone the National Working Committee meeting earlier scheduled for today till further notice.
You will recall that there has been intra-party crisis within the PDP after some members called for the resignation of the national chairman to pave way for conflict resolutions within the party. And I will shift our focus yet again to health-related matters, as Nigeria will resume the administration of the second doses of the AstraZeneca vaccines from 25th August till 5th of September 2021. Addressing the media in Abuja Tuesday, the Executive Director of the National Primary Health Care Development Agency, Dr. Faisal Shoaib, said this round of administering of the AstraZeneca will be solely for those who have taken the first shot previously. Galaxy's Godfrey Shimig reports that the NPHCDA boss also revealed that 29 states have received the Moderna vaccines.
Now that the vaccines are in the states, we're counting on our governors to continue to provide the needed oversight and resources that these vaccines are secured and maintained in the required temperatures, and that all eligible persons are mobilized to access the vaccines to protect themselves, their families, and their communities against COVID-19.
Dr. Shoaib, speaking to newsmen, said the 8 states that are yet to receive the Moderna vaccines have not shown capacity for the effective cold storage of the vaccines.
The remaining 8 states that we've not deployed the vaccines to have not demonstrated readiness in terms of their cold chain capacity. While on the one hand, they have the ultra cold chain equipment that the federal government supplied, but we've also required that they should have backup cold chain equipment. So either they have a working cold room, a working freezer, or a chest freezer.
You are still on to Galaxy Television News. Now we'll take a break, but in the second part of the news after the break, Ogun State government sets up 131 vaccination sites for the vaccination within the state. We'll bring you details on that story and more in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back. Many thanks for staying with us. This is still the news on Galaxy Television. Now, for more updates and latest news, visit our website at www.galaxytvonline.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GalaxyTV Nigeria. You can follow and interact with us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GalaxyTV. Don't forget to follow and tag us on our Instagram page at official Galaxy TV. You can also avail our eyewitness feature via WhatsApp. If you have breaking news around you, simply share your story by sending short clips or videos of the news on 0818-6666-669. Our social media platforms are user-friendly. You can always accommodate your live updates and comment. And now we press on matters that are health-related, particularly in the Southwest. As part of efforts to combat the third wave of COVID-19 pandemic in Ogun State, the government says it has set up 131 vaccination sites for vaccination with 105 fixed sites. Commissioner for Health in the state, Dr. Tomi Kuka, made this known while briefing newsmen on the COVID-19 vaccination update report held in Abeokuta, the state capital. She said the number of laboratory confirmed cases stood at 5,181, with 73 deaths being at 1.4% of the total number of cases. She also noted that having successfully implemented an efficient first phase of vaccination, the state has commenced the second phase of COVID-19 vaccination.
There are a total of 131 vaccination sites which are set up, with 105 being fixed sites, which include Olabisi Onabanjo Federal Medical Center, our state hospitals, and primary healthcare facilities across the state. We also have 26 mobile sites, which will be based in marketplaces, motor parks, and religious centers.
Let's hold that thought for a moment, but yet in Ondo State, as countries of the world, including Nigeria, battle with the third wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, residents of Ondo State have again been charged to continue to observe all the COVID-19 precautionary measures. The chairman of the State Interministerial Committee on COVID-19 and Vice Chancellor of the University of Medical Sciences, Ondo, Professor Adeshegun Fatusi, gave the charge when he led members of the committee on a sensitization and enforcement tour of COVID-19 precautionary measures in Akure, the state capital. Fatusi charged workers in the state civil service to prioritize observance of all COVID-19 protocols and ensure that they are fully vaccinated against the disease. He urged them to replicate the message of prevention and champion the cause of elimination of COVID-19 in their various offices, homes, worship centers, and society at large. The committee later visited the Ondo State Security Network Agency, Amotekun Hall head office in Alagbaka, the Akure Shopping Mall ShopRite, and the work in the vaccine modular cold chair store at the Ondo State Primary Health Care Development Agency, where the COVID-19 vaccines are stored.
Deadly. This can kill them. The day everyone recognizes that, nobody need to force anybody. And so what we need to do, and it's what we are doing now, to go about to continue to educate our people, to continue to reiterate the facts, and to continue to provide them with the evidence where we have the evidence. For example, the number of cases. People are being infected, people are being hospitalized, people are dying, and so we will continue to do that. So we are re-engaging with the media, we are going back onto the street.
And we have seen low compliance. A lot of people have forgotten about COVID-19, so you can see none of them, we saw a lot of people not wearing the face mask. Even some that wore the face mask, they didn't wear it properly. So that's why we are out, to let them know that COVID-19 is still there.
And now, in other news, 85 indigenes of the Oyo State who are residents and students of University of Jos have been evacuated from the trouble spot by state government. The students who hailed from different local government areas of the state requested to be brought to the state secretariat on Tuesday afternoon to show their appreciation to Governor Seyi Makinde. Correspondent Kunle Ojo reports that the government had on Sunday sent a delegation to Plateau State for the evacuation exercise supervised by the Special Advisor to Governor Makinde on Student Affairs, Victor Olojede. The Chief of Staff to Governor Seyi Makinde, Segun Ogunwuyi, who received the students, said the state government would stop at nothing to ensure the safety and well-being of its indigenes across the country.
Brought 85 of them from Ondo Jos. The journey started on Sunday, 6 a.m. and we got to Uni Jos around 11 a.m. the next day, Monday. And we started our journey, and today they are back here in Ibadan. And for them, they said they won't go to their various homes until they come here to appreciate the government for what the government has done for them. 30 stopped by the road. We even also assisted our neighboring states who also were stranded in Jos.
The crisis in Jos is always targeted around students, and students are always the ones falling victim of what is going on. But we want to thank the state government for helping us to get us out of the crisis. We are here to thank God and thank our state governor under engineer Abiodun Oluseyi Makinde for quickly attention. We were told precisely that more than 50 students were killed and many students have not yet seen.
Sending our team of armed men as well as buses, the PTS, Pacesetter Transport Service, to come to Jos to evacuate our students is a sign of commitment of the administration of Engineer Oluseyi Makinde, who does not believe that anybody should be left behind. And this he has demonstrated in policies around education, even within the state.
And now to drug-related matters. 96-year-old retired soldier Joseph Overi has been arrested in Suleja area of Niger State by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) for dealing in illicit drugs. In a statement by NDLEA Director of Media and Advocacy Femi Babafemi, the suspect confessed that he has been living on the illicit trade since he retired from the military in 1982. He also claimed he has 8 wives and 50 children. In the same vein, 4 transborder drug traffickers have been arrested in Adamawa State while attempting to cross the land border on motorcycle in Kolere Village, Mubi North Local Government Area to Cameroon on Sunday, 22nd August, with packs of tramadol concealed inside noodles cartons. Also, Abiodun Abubakar was on Monday, 23rd August, arrested at Bodija Market, Ibadan North Local Government Area with 24.2 kilograms of cannabis sativa. In Lagos, coordinated sting operations across parts of the state, especially Itedo community, Lekki and Petty in Lagos Island, led to the arrest of 13 suspects, respectively. Now, in Rivers State, as part of efforts to address issues of oil theft in the Niger Delta region, Rivers State Command of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, said it has arrested 6 suspected oil thieves and a barge containing 28 compartments filled with adulterated AGO, also known as diesel, in Obia, local government area of the state.
On the 20th August 2021, the anti-vandal team of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Rivers State Command, following received intelligence at about 0850 hours, arrested 6 suspected oil thieves in connection with the barge we are standing on right now.
Oguntu Ashowa, reading the Riot Act, highlights some of the negative effects of oil theft activities to the economy of the country and how it destroys the ecosystem in the area.
The implication of this on the economy is enormous. They break the pipeline, scoop the crude, and then, which you all know, in this part of the country, they call it cooking, to refine it, and it's not properly done. So a lot of other products are wasted. The only thing they can get is just 3, AGO, PMS, and DPK, which is crudely refined.
The NSCDC commandant warned oil thieves to desist from the act or stay away from the state, adding that no vandal would be spared if caught in the act. It noted that operatives of the Corps have been postponed and positioned to strategic areas to ensure that those who specialize in vandalizing oil facilities are apprehended and brought to justice. Now, matters concerning open grazing, Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu has restated that his government has not lifted the ban placed on open grazing in the state. Galaxy's correspondent Shegun Falomo has details of this report.
Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, while receiving the new AIG, said the ban on open grazing is still in place. He said a bill has been sent to the State House of Assembly to ensure that the ban is turned into law. The governor added that the law will be enforced when finally put in place.
We are enforcing that law, we enforce it because we will not, it's not going to happen that to allow herders to just run rough shod over all farms and just eat. Farmers eat all their farms.
He also explained that the Amotekun Corps was not established to compete with other security agencies, but to complement their efforts in tackling security challenges.
It's established under the law, as all of us know. Let us all work together. And I see that you are one person that want to work with Amotekun. It is clear that we talk about community policing. That is the essence of it. The police cannot be everywhere. It is not possible.
While commending the governor's gesture, the new AIG said Governor Akeredolu has laid a solid foundation for community policing. Okun further lauded the state governor for his doggedness in the creation of the state's security network, codenamed Amotekun.
On behalf of the Inspector General of Police, let me assure you of my total loyalty, the loyalty of the Commissioner of Police, the zone, and the command to you. I tell you that I am here at your beck and call. I first had contact with you partially, and I could see your erudite academic display.
From Akure, the Ondo State capital, Shegun Falomo reporting for Galaxy News.
This is Galaxy Television News. Now up next, stories from the international scene. Please stay with us.
Welcome to news from the international scene. Chad's ex-ruler Hissène Habré has died at the age of 79 while serving a life sentence for crimes against humanity. He was being treated for a coronavirus infection, reports say. Habré was found guilty in 2016 of crimes committed while he was president from 1982 to 1990. The conviction was the result of a landmark trial in Senegal. It was the first time an African Union Bar Court has tried a former ruler for human rights abuses. Habré was accused of being behind rape, sexual slavery, and ordering killings while in power. He denied any knowledge of the crimes. A commission of inquiry formed in charge after he was deposed in 1990 said his government carried out some 40,000 politically motivated murders and 200,000 cases of torture in the 8 years he was in power. During the trial, survivors recounted gruesome details of the torture carried out by Habré's feared secret police. One of the most notorious detention centers in the capital, N'Djamena, was a converted swimming pool. Witness said victims endured electric shocks near asphyxia, cigarette burns, and having gas squirted into their eyes. In 1990, he was overthrown by rebels, eventually seeking refuge in Senegal. 2 decades later, a court in charge sentenced him to death in absentia for crimes against humanity. The trial in Senegal was the accumulation of years of campaigning by his victims and their families. After a lot of wrangling, the African Union signed a deal to set up a special tribunal to try the former leader. Habré seized power in 1982 from Goukouni Oudéi, a former rebel comrade who had won election. It was widely believed that he was backed by the CIA as a bulwark against Libya's then leader, Colonel Muammar Gaddafi.
And international news does it for us. But for more updates and latest news, visit our website at www.galaxytvonline.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GalaxyTV Nigeria. You can follow and interact with us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GalaxyTV. Don't forget to follow and tag us on our Instagram page at official Galaxy TV. You can also avail our Eyewitness feature via WhatsApp. If you have breaking news around you, simply share your stories by sending short clips or videos of the news at 0818-666-669. Our social media platforms are user-friendly and can always accommodate your live updates and comments. And that's the much we can take for now. On behalf of the entire production team here, we say many thanks for staying with us. We'll bring you more news by 9 p.m. Nigerian time on our primetime news bulletin. My name is Tife Tanimomo. Good evening.